What's up guys, I guess it's time for your weekly dose of urban news. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update, and as always a massive thanks to my awesome Patreon supporters and everyone else who keeps this going. In the Polish capital Warsaw, they have completed the reconstruction of the central square in front of the Palace of Culture and Science, which I talked about in one of my videos. The most noticeable change is that there is more greenery on the square. They planted almost 550 shrubs, over 81,000 bulbous and perennial plants, and 102 trees. Among them there are linden, ash, hawthorn, dogwood, ginkgo and magnolia, and the tallest trees are more than 7 meters tall. The trees were placed in anti-compression chambers with nutritious soil inside, and water is supplied to them through an underground network of pipelines from underground rainwater collection tanks to foster their growing. About 100 benches were placed under the trees, and the layout of sidewalks and green spaces reflects the network of pre-war streets and the outlines of former buildings. The Government of Ontario has announced a proposal's request for the first package of construction works for the Hamilton Light Rail Transit project. In general, 4 companies were invited to submit proposals, which includes a relocation of utilities, roads, structures, medians, bridges, sidewalks and traffic signals along the 14-kilometer line. When completed, the Hamilton line will connect 50,000 daily riders to the expanded Hamilton Street Railway and GO network, offering service at 17 stops including McMaster University, City Hall, Hamilton Stadium, Eastgate Square, downtown Hamilton and other popular locations. The governments of Ontario and Canada are investing up to 3.4 billion Canadian dollars in transit infrastructure to support the development and construction of the Hamilton Light Rail. In the Swiss city of Zurich, they opened a bike tunnel under the central train station connecting Kaserner Straße and Zilke, which is a key element of Zurich's effort to promote cycling. The tunnel, which is about 440 meters long with a 6-meter wide roadway, also offers 1,240 free bike parking spaces. And from this bicycle station, you can get directly to the Zilke crossing at the main railway station. The tunnel allows all types of bicycles, including electric bikes, e-mopeds and small motorcycles with electric drive, but the speed limit is 20 km per hour for all vehicles. Notably, this tunnel was built in the late 1980s for a city highway, or a car highway, but due to public opposition, traffic was never launched and it was remained abandoned all this time. The idea to use it for cycling first appeared in 2011 when a petition was registered in this city. Discussions on the project lasted for 10 years, and in 2021, 74% of Zurich residents eventually supported the arrangement of a bicycle tunnel with the total investment cost of 38.6 million francs. By the way, it is interesting that Zurich also has a tram line that runs through the tunnel, which was originally built for the metro and abandoned for many years because the metro project itself was cancelled. So looks like Zurich is a city of reused abandoned tunnels. The municipality of Madrid has begun work on a 1.7-kilometer extension of Metro Line 5, which will connect Alameda de Osuna to terminals T1, T2 and T3 at Madrid Barajas Airport. Currently, this line has a total length of 25 kilometers, connects to 10 others and has 32 stations. The contract involves an investment of 181 million euros with a 36-month construction period period, and the new section is scheduled to be commissioned in 2028. The new station will have a central space of almost 20,000 cubic meters, 5 exits, and a glass roof to provide natural light and views of the airport. It will also have 4 fixed staircases, 9 escalators, and meet high standards of accessibility and safety. This expansion will benefit more than 66 million annual users and 40,000 airport employees. The project is 40% financed by European funds. Croatian Railways has launched the country's first battery-powered train on the line from Zagreb to Bjelovar, which added a restrained happiness to the faces of local officials. The new train, built by the local company Končar, is designed to carry 157 seated passengers and can accelerate up to 120 km per hour on batteries and 160 km per hour powered by the overhead line. The batteries are recharged either directly from the wires in motion or at charging stations at key stops. The vehicles have specially designed bicycle spaces and accessible toilets adapted for passengers with reduced mobility. In addition, Croatian Railways plans to purchase 13 more trains with hybrid power technologies. In total, 63 new low-floor trains are currently operating in the country, and over half of them have been purchased in the last 3 to 4 years. In parallel, 6 modern charging stations were built in major railway hubs such as Split, Osijek, Varaždin, Bjelovar, Virovitica, and Pula. The total cost of the project is 17.1 million euros. So the introduction of battery trains makes it possible to organize rail passenger transportation on non-electrified lines in environmentally sustainable way. Santiago, Chile has announced plans to build a long-awaited new Metro Line A, which will connect the Wellen station of Line 7 with the Arturo Merino Benitez Airport. The new line will be 6.5 kilometers long with 2 stations, will be completely underground, and is currently estimated to cost $365 million. It will use modern driverless trains similar to Lines 3 and 6 and should reduce travel time to the airport from key points in the city by over a half. I was in Santiago once, and getting from the airport to the city required taking a bus and then changing at the nearest metro station halfway through the journey, which wasn't very convenient, especially late at night in unfamiliar city. So this is definitely great news. And that's all the news for this time. By the way, don't miss my new video about public transport financing, which I released a few days ago. In case if anyone is interested, the links to the news sources are in the video description. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video.